Hey everyone, today's video is about when you kiss his cheeks and he tells you that he loves you. Please don't forget to subscribe, like, and share. And let's get going. The air hummed with anticipation as you stood in the bustling school courtyard, surrounded by the chatter of your classmates. Your heart raced in your chest as you watched Katsuki approach, his fiery gaze fixed on you with an intensity that sent a shiver down your spine.
Hey Ryan, ready for training?
Bakugou called out, his voice cutting through the noise of the crowd. You nodded, a nervous fluttering in your stomach as you met Bakugou's gaze. Yeah, let's go. As you made your way to the training grounds together, the tension between you was palpable, the unspoken words hanging heavy in the air. After all, you had been best friends for years, sharing everything from laughter to tears. But lately, something had shifted between you, a tension that neither of you dared to acknowledge. With each passing day, your feelings for Bakugou had grown stronger, blossoming into something more than friendship. But the fear of ruining your close bond had kept you from confessing your true feelings, leaving them locked away deep inside your heart. But as you trained alongside Bakugou, the urge to confess your feelings became too strong to ignore. With each explosive blast of Bakugou's quirk, you found yourself admiring his strength and determination, a warmth spreading through your chest at the sight of him. And then, in a moment of reckless abandon, you leaned forward and pressed your lips to Bakugou's cheek, the brief contact sending a jolt of electricity coursing through your veins. Bakugou froze in response, his crimson eyes widening as he turned to face you, his expression a mix of shock and confusion.
What the hell was that for?
He demanded, his voice tinged with uncertainty. You felt your cheeks flushed with embarrassment as you struggled to find the right words.
I don't know. I just wanted to...
You stammered, unable to meet Bakugou's gaze. But before you could say anything else, Katsuki reached out and gently cupped your chin, his touch sending shivers down your spine.
Ryan, look at me,
he said softly, his voice filled with an intensity that made your heart skip a beat. You reluctantly met Bakugou's gaze, your heart pounding in your chest as you searched his eyes for any sign of what he was thinking. But to your surprise, he found nothing but warmth and affection shining back at you, a revelation that took your breath away.
You know, I've been wanting to do this for a while,
Bakugou admitted, his voice barely above whisper, as he leaned in closer. And then, in a moment that felt like an eternity, Bakugou pressed his lips to yours in a tender kiss, the world around you fading into oblivion as you melted into each other's embrace. In that moment, all of your fears and doubts melted away, replaced by a sense of overwhelming love and acceptance. As you pulled away, breathless and dizzy with emotion, you knew that your unspoken feelings had finally been laid bare, paving the way for a new chapter in your relationship with Bakugou. As you walked hand in hand with Bakugou, a sense of euphoria washed over you. The weight of your unspoken confessions lifted from your shoulders. The world seemed to brighten around you, every color more vibrant, every sound more melodious. With each step, you felt a renewed sense of closeness with Bakugou, the barriers that had once held you back crumbling away in the wake of your shared kiss. It was as if a floodgate had been opened, allowing all of the feelings that you had kept bottled up inside to come pouring out. As you reached a secluded spot in the courtyard, Bakugou turned to face you, his crimson eyes filled with an intensity that made your heart race.
Ryan, I've been wanting to tell you something for a long time,
he began, his voice barely a whisper. You held your breath, anticipation building in your chest as you waited for Bakugou to continue. Every fiber of your being was focused on him, hanging on his every word.
I love you, Ryan,
Bakugou confessed,
his voice thrilled with emotion. I think I've loved you for as long as I can remember, but I was always too scared to even say anything. I was afraid of ruining our friendship, of losing you.
Tears broke at the corners of your eyes as Bakugou's words washed over you, filling you with a warmth unlike anything that you had ever felt before. All of the doubts and insecurities that had plagued you seemed to melt away in the face of Bakugou's unwavering love. "Oh, Katsuki," he whispered, reaching out to take his hand in yours. "I love you too." A radiant smile spread across Bakugou's face, lighting up his features with a joy that took your breath away. Without hesitation, he pulled you into his arms, holding you close as if he never wanted to let you go. In that moment, surrounded by the warmth of Bakugou's embrace, you knew that your love was stronger than any obstacle that stood in your way. Together, you were truly unstoppable, bound by a bond that would last a lifetime. And as you stood there, lost in each other's embrace, you couldn't help but feel grateful for the unspoken confessions that had brought you together, paving the way for a future that was filled with endless love and happiness. As you stood locked into each other's embrace, time seemed to stand still, allowing you to revel in the sheer bliss of being with Bakugou, your best friend turned lover. With his arms wrapped around you, he felt a sense of completeness wash over you, as if everything in your life had literally led to this moment. The weight of your unspoken confessions left it completely, replaced by a newfound sense of freedom and authenticity in your relationship. No longer burdened by the fear of ruining your friendship, you embraced the love instead that had blossomed between you with open arms.
I can't believe we finally said it.
Bakugou murmured against your hair, his voice filled with wonder. You smiled up at him, your heart overflowing with happiness.
Me neither, Katsuki, but I'm so glad we did.
Bakugou leaned down and captured your lips in a tender kiss, sealing your newfound love in a promise of forever. In that moment, all of the worries and uncertainties that had plagued you melted away, leaving only the two of you and the infinite possibilities that lay ahead. With Bakugou by your side, you felt like you could take on the world, knowing that no matter what challenges may come your way, you would face them together. Your bond was unbreakable, forged through years of friendship, and now strengthened by the love that had blossomed between you. Thank you guys for listening. Hope you liked this video. Please don't forget to subscribe, like, and share. And goodbye. Love you so much. Bye-bye.